What's up, guys? It's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with some Warframe. And today we're going to be talking about the Void Trader Baro. He's kind of a unique person that shows up in the game. He's a little bit similar to Zur in Destiny in that he sells exotic items and whatnot. He's a good way to get some decent mods. You can buy prime mods from him and some unique weapons and other things. But he only shows up every so often, usually about every 2 weeks, and he's only in the relay for about 48 hours. But I just wanted to kind of go over the first part here. He's obviously not here yet. He's not going to get here for a couple of days, but we're going to go over that in a minute, and we'll take a look at his inventory when he does get here. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about was how you actually are able to buy things from him. Now, we're in the Strata Relay here on Earth. You can find these little kiosks in the concourse on any relay you go to. The Void Trade kiosks here, you'll see trader surfacing in 1 day, 17 hours, 37 minutes, and 54 seconds. So there's always a countdown. It'll tell you when he's coming. If you want to just swing by here and look to see if you can, know when he'll be stopping by next time. But let's go ahead and run over here to the console, and you can see it says Ducat Kiosk. Now, some people call it Ducats. I think it's Ducat. I don't really know. Everybody's going to call it something different. That's usually what happens. So what you can actually do here is this is going to bring up an inventory of all the prime items you have acquired in the game, and you'll see there's a little symbol up on the top left with a number next to it. That's how many ducats you can get if you actually sell that prime blueprint. And the only way you are able to purchase things from Baro is by using these ducats, which you can only get by selling these prime weapons. So you kind of have to decide if there's something you want to get rid of, or if you've been farming the Void, you may have an overabundance of prime stuff you want to sell. And usually if you've crafted the item, it will sell for more than just the blueprint. In some cases, except for like Warframe blueprints, you can see here, the Nyx chassis, and the Saren Prime systems are both worth 50 ducats, but the Nova Prime blueprints are only worth 10, so it just kind of depends on what you've got there. So I've got quite a few prime parts. I'm not going to sell any right now. I may do that later on to see what I can get. I'm not really sure if I have enough to get anything from him when he does show up, because his items usually cost 200, 300 plus ducats plus a lot of credits. You need about 200, 300,000 plus credits to buy some of his stuff. It's really good, but you have to grind quite a bit in order to get it. So that's where you would come. If you've been grinding the Void, you should have some prime drops. You might be able to sell some of those. What I would suggest doing is kind of figure out early on what prime parts that you're going to want to use, like what prime warframes or what prime weapons you want to go for, and work on getting those. But anything else that you get that drops, maybe just sell it, and that way you can buy some stuff from Baro when he does show up. So in the meantime, we're going to wait a few minutes here, and we'll be right back when he does come, and we'll check out his inventory and see what he's got. Alright guys, so here we are. Baro has shown up in the Strata Relay, so we're going to go check him out, see what he has. You can see he just kind of chills out right here, so let's check out his inventory and see what he has. Now, you can actually buy the blueprint for the Sands of Inaros right now, which will give you the quest to get the Warframe Inaros. You can get a Katir Sentinel mask for your Sentinel if you want. So he has some cosmetic items. You have the gold mod Buzzkill, 120% to slash damage, which is already fully leveled out, which is really nice. You've got Maim, 120% slash damage with pistol. Sweeping Serration, 120% slash damage with shotgun. And Fang Fusillade, 120% slash damage to rifle. Now, he does have a prime mod. He has primed heavy trauma, 165% to impact damage. That will go with your melee weapon, so that'll do a lot more damage when you put those on any melee weapon you are using. Not real sure if that's worth 350 ducats this week. I may pass on that because I was hoping to get something for primary weapons or even Warframe. He's got a Prisma sigil here. He has a Noggle statue of Baro. Those are kind of like bobbleheads. He has Prisma arrows. Let's see if it'll show you. Forged from hardened Prisma crystal, these extravagant arrows make a bold statement. So a lot of ducats to spend on stuff there, but I don't know. I may pick up one of these 120% slash damage ones, possibly for the rifle there. I don't know. We'll see. But that's pretty much what he has, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what he's going to be bringing every 2 weeks or so. And his inventory will change up a little bit, but that's pretty much it for this week, and also for this video, kind of just introducing you guys to the Void Trader. So keep collecting those prime parts and keep trading them in for those ducats so you can buy some stuff from them. Anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little look at Baro. That's going to do it for me. You guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again next time.